Hi, this is Brett Flowers. I just want to say thank you for taking a look at my video. I appreciate your time. I know you could have been doing something else, but I'm glad that you're here. Taking a look at what I'm about to show you here. Basically, my goal is to inform you about the new pitfalls of identity theft. You know, a lot of people think that there is some type of funny type of games. You see them on the commercials. Things like where, you know, hot women sound like old men over the phone, and they sort of make it to be this cute little commercial that tries to put a point across, but it really doesn't. You know, I want to let you know that identity theft is a serious issue. It's actually the fastest growing white-collar crime in America. It takes on average for the people about 600 hours to clean up the mess, and on an average of $92,000 to get this mess cleaned up. And even then, as soon as you become a victim of identity theft, you're 10 times more likely to be a victim of identity theft again. You know, there's a lot of companies out there that say they protect people, and quite frankly, most of them are getting sued and in trouble by the FTC because what they're saying is false claims, or they're selling false protection to other people. The reality is, no one can be completely protected to this. Sort of like car insurance. You can't be guaranteed you're not going to get in an accident, but if you do get in an accident, it's probably better that you do have the protection to cover you on the back end. There's about 5 areas of identity theft that I want to go over with you. You know, at the end of this movie, I want you to make an informed decision. You know, proactive measures are the best way to take care of any situation, and I'd like to help inform you and guide you and help you make that decision. First area of identity theft is your driver's license. It's basically the main identification used throughout the United States as well as even in some other countries. With this type of identity theft, basically, what happens is someone commits a crime in your name, and they don't go to court, and they take down your information, and somewhere, maybe you're out of town, maybe you're still in your state, but basically you get pulled over by the police, and they ask you to step out of the car. You say, why? They say you have a warrant out for your arrest. Now, at that point, you're going to say, what warrant? You know, that wasn't me. I didn't do this. And pretty much you're going to sound like everyone else, and you're still going to get hauled off to jail. The second form of identity theft is your character identity, and this is who you are, basically what issues you have. Let's say, I know there was a case a couple years back where there was a high school teacher out in Florida who someone had assumed her character identity and was arrested for prostitution. The police ended up coming, and she actually got fired from her job because the company or the school district said that they saw her in the paper as getting busted for prostitution. Now, you know, that might be an interesting case. We say, oh, that was out in Florida, but the reality is that this is happening on a daily basis. I see it on the news all the time. Especially, and it's starting to come up even more, is medical identity theft. Now, this is where somebody goes and gets an HIV test in your name, or even worse, well, really can't get much worse than HIV, right? But basically, you know, if they come up positive, you're going to miss out on your insurances. You might not get accepted for jobs. But more importantly, on the medical identity theft, and what's becoming huge, especially with children, because I know people don't check the children's identities at all. What they do is they steal the children's medical identity information, whatever you want to call it, and they go to the hospital and they max out all your benefits. And then you get dropped from your medical company and wondering why am I getting dropped? I made all my payments, and they say, oh, well, you had back surgery. I mean, I just read a case the other day where